We are doing Act 3-4. In this scene, it is when Hamlet comes in to discuss with Gertrude about some things, where Polonius is hiding away, spying on their conversation, where then Polonius gets discovered and Hamlet accidentally kills him. And then afterwards, he's guilty and Hamlet is yelling at Gertrude for, why did you marry Claudius? Alright, so this is our comical adaptation. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Begin.
Mom?
Yeah, son?
We got something to talk about.
What is it?
Well...
Honey?
Oh! I've been slain! Oh god, that hurt! Oh, wait, who killed me? Is that young Fellatio? Fellatio, come here!
No, oh, wait, time out, take 5. You can't, no, you're wrong. I'm Hamlet.
Oh, Hamlet.
That's Horatio.
Oh, Horatio.
Yep.
But you're Hamlet?
Yes.
Great. I think you missed my liver, so I'm gonna die very, very slowly. This is actually perfect. I can tell you my whole life story and you can write it down. Yeah, great. Get some pen and paper. This is perfect. Oh, you got delivered.
Honey!
Now that he's dead, yeah, he's dead. He's done. Now, why did you marry the man?
Oof. Good question. You know, got bored.
I'm not gonna call him Daddy, even if there's a fire.
I don't. You're a grown man. I don't expect you to do that. It's okay.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah.
Would you like some help, buddy?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's open to questions, comments, and suggestions.
I really like the idea of Polonius just like, he's got time, we might as well just give out his life story. Like, it's funny that Hamlet just kills him, like just finishes him off, but I think like you could take it either direction and it would still be really funny. Like he's just, if he makes up like an absurd story about himself, or like he really gets into it and it's like really dumb.
Yeah, well what we were trying to do is that they didn't want to listen to the story, so they're like, ooh, let's just, he's already dead, let's just end it.
I think, yeah,
Again.
both ways it could be really funny.
Like, going along with that, if you don't, like, go again and actually kill him, if you have him interject, like, in the middle of the conversation between the Queen and Hamlet, just, like, kind of advocating for Claudius in the middle of that, like,
Yeah. That's a great suggestion. I thought it was funny when you asked Charlie why, as Gertrude, why she married Claudius, and he was just like, well, I was bored. That was a really great line.
Oh, kind of piggybacking off of her idea is that if he kept interjecting, defending Claudius, and then Hamlet kept like stabbing him to like finish him off, and he just kept saying, "I am slain," and then he'd like later interject again, and like you just keep doing that until like he finally gives up. I think that'd be funny.
Ms. Dixie.
Okay, did you have a suggestion? 2 comments. One, the beginning with Hamlet and Gertrude. In the play, how would you describe Hamlet's energy when he first talks with Queen Gertrude? This is after he saw the players and Claudius yells, "Lights, lights." How would you describe Hamlet's energy when he approaches his mom?
I think he's in a pretty good mood because he saw Claudius seems kind of guilty, maybe. I'm not really sure.
Shift your vision on good. I think good is misleading.
I think he's pretty pissed off.
Correct.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he just found out who killed his dad.
Yeah, he might feel good about now he has an answer, but he's certainly charged with anger, right? And who is he taking it out on in this scene? He thinks Polonius is Claudius,
Who does he take it out on? Who is he yelling at? And Gertrude. He's angry at his mother, right? How could you marry this man who, in his mind, clearly killed his father, right? So, think about that energy, how you could adapt that into this scene, right? Think about the Oedipus complex, right? The relationship with his mother, right? We had briefly talked about that, but there is a certain strange relationship between Hamlet and Gertrude that we can't necessarily pinpoint. It's a little vague. So you have to rethink that. You have to rethink that. My next comment was, who else, another character, and only 3 people, appears in the scene?
Ghost.
The ghost! The ghost! So how can we use the ghost to our advantage in this scene for Commedia? Because I know you didn't have a 4th person, and if you extended it, how could you use the ghost? Any ideas? Yeah.
The ghost could like come in and see a dead body and be like super hyped up, like, oh, you got him! And then you look at him, oh, you messed up big time.
Or they could be like ghost friends. like Polonius, come to me. Then there were 2. Noted.
I think it would be funny if you have the ghost and next to Polonius and he's trying to tell him like, no, like come hang out with me, trying to tell him to die, but Polonius is like, no, I still have to tell my story, and he keeps talking and talking. He's like, dude, stop, you're dead, come on, just come with me.
Like purgatory's great.
Water's fine.
Or you'd be like, purgatory's hell, what does it matter?
I think it would be kind of funny if, and like it would, like this could be just like one of those like slotting in Latsies where it's like they do a 3-person Latsie that's either physical or vocal, but the ghost actually isn't a player, and so like Hamlet can see the ghost that's not actually on stage, but Gertrude can't, and so there's like Gertrude's like really confused as to what's happening, and like Hamlet's just kind of talking into space. I think that might be interesting, but I don't know what specifically you could do with that.
Lynn.
I think to further the Oedipus complex, I think Hamlet could be really angry, but he's like yelling at his mom, like complimenting her, like you're so beautiful, you're so smart, and he's like caressing her cheek or something like that, or like going, and she's like really confused, and then he like gets angry and he's like, how could you be so stupid to marry Claudius? And then she's like, what? I'm so confused. And then in the background, while he's complimenting her, the ghost shows up and is just like staring her down or something.
Or staring Hamlet down.
Yeah.
For doing that. See, you guys would have enjoyed that. Tyler caressing Charlie's face.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of funny if he was like doing that to Gertrude, and then like he was like, "What, Dad?" and like the ghost actually isn't there, and he starts arguing with his dad. It's like, "Well, I thought it would be good. Like I thought this was a good time to do the approach." And Gertrude's like, "What is happening?"
Awkward, but a highbrow
Awkward.
joke, right? In terms of understanding of this relationship. Okay, final words.
Thank you.
Next group.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, it's frosted this time.
There, we have to move.
Last time it was chocolate frosted, guys. Please.
In check.
Oh yeah, we good.
We have to deep.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So,
Okay, so we have Act 1, Scene 3, and this is the scene where Polonius and Laertes kind of interrogate Ophelia about Hamlet, and then Polonius tells Laertes that he should go back to school in England.
So then our comedic adaptations, we wanted to make it a sex talk and many sexual anomalies and whatnot. And then also we will have the talk at the end, and we also threw some comic bits into there too.
And tomorrow we want to have Brendan as Ophelia and kind of just throw him in and see what he can do.
see what happens type of thing. Ophelia, my
Yes?
beautiful daughter. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. We have to have a little.
Okay.
It's. your little suitor type cutesy guy, Hamlet. You enjoy his company?
I love Hamlet.
Oh yeah, yeah, we all love Hamlet. That's great. So we need to. You're growing up. You're becoming a beautiful woman and all that junk. You're going to leave me soon, and I want to make sure that your purity stays as it is.
Okay. My purity.
Yeah, you know, Hamlet's, you know, he's like a guy, you know, he wants to get some, you know, you got me. Do you comprende a little bit? You got me?
No.
Okay, alright, God, okay. Alright. You have like the birds and you have like bees.
Yeah, I do like spending time outside.
Oh my god, oh my god. Laertes, please help brother out. Oh my god.
Hello, sister. Hello, Father.
Well, hi.
I think what Father's conundrum is that how you gotta, you know, you put the plug in the socket.
That sounds painful.
Oh my god.
Can be at first.
Oh, jeez. Wow. You have the pencil in like the sharpener.
No, like the straw in the juice box a couple times and.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't go in at first.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. Oh. Do you get like
Get it? No?
Not
you-
really. No.
an activity? You and Hamlet,
Like
fun-ish.
like skiing.
Like hot dog in the bun. Like buttering the muffin.
Yeah, like cherry muffin type.
No. I don't know.
No?
No.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's take a different one. Let's try this again. Alright. He has something that you don't have.
No.
Ooh, I have something that can help.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, a banana.
A banana.
Yes.
Okay. No, wait. No. A donut. A hole.
Yes.
You get it?
I'm not glazed.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. That's a diary or
Demonstrate?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So he has this, and you have that.
It depends. Like
No?
Oh, I see.
in and out. In and out. In and out. Activity. In and out.
I don't know.
In and out.
1 minute.
Oh my god.
So you're saying you guys haven't done like anything?
No.
Like anything?
Anything at all.
Nope. I don't know what you're doing.
Beautiful.
Okay. Can
Cool.
we fly? All right.
Good job.
All right. Head off
Okay,
to your chambers
All
or
right.
whatever. Papa squat on Papa. How are you, son?
I'm great. How are you?
So, you know this little talk that we just had with Ophelia
Yeah.
and all? I want to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
That you follow the same example as your daughter.
Yeah, cool.
Or your sister, excuse me. Long day. Line, what the heck am I supposed to say?
To thine own self be true.
To thine own self be true, okay?
Yeah.
You keep this secure. You got it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Thanks, Father.
Okay.
What are you doing? You just told me to keep it secure.
Well, you need your potassium, son.
Thanks, Father.
I'll talk to you later.
See you, Dad.
See ya.
Thank you.
Okay, we have time for a few suggestions. Like 30 seconds for suggestions. Tyler.
That was great, but like positioning again, when you gave them like the donut and banana, your backs were turned to the audience.
Oh, yeah.
So I think if you just literally just turned yourself around, the audience can see you. They can
We'll
see
be
like
in a
your-
circle tomorrow. So your back at some point
Oh.
will be to everyone's. The idea is the movement.
Okay.
Okay? Good comment.
You need this back.
No. Throw it out, please.
Any comments? Peter.
Maybe just like like varying the reactions from Sarah
Yeah,
slightly.
I was not on my game today.
Yeah, and
It was really funny.
it was funny,
Yeah.
but in terms of the video evidence, if we looked at the data from before, right, no two scenes will be the same. But the difference between this scene and last time, you said no many times, whereas before you were saying yes and. Remember this rule of improv? Right, so today you kept saying no, which is like yes and what? The exact line was, he has something you don't have, right? And I think last time it was the father who immediately said that. And you said, yes, a sword, right? So you remember that line?
Yeah.
So, so you don't have to stretch it out, but the idea is that you want to get into it maybe a little faster in terms of the joke. So Craig going into it, like, he has something you don't have, birds and the bees, it worked. I think at the end with the banana, with unwrapping it, right? Remember you were going to say wrap it up?
Yeah, I just,
And it's okay.
I totally,
So, you have, so there are the lines, no, it's okay, it's hard, improv's hard, right? But there are lines or jokes that you know are going to land, right? So you want to have those prepped, right? And keep that in mind. All right, any final comments?
Well, like, for us, we forgot to do the ongoing joke that Ophelia is sort of, like, not like out of it, but like she just doesn't, like, get the point, like, type thing. So she's sort of, like, light and fluffy and just, like,
Yeah.
And the banana.
and the banana.
Yeah, starting early with the banana.
Yeah.
Right, so it's not a sword, but it looks like this, right? Okay, all right, and then tomorrow you have to coach Brendan. Jeremiah, last comment, then we have to move forward.
No, never mind. Don't worry.
No, go ahead, we have time.
Well, it's a really cheap joke, but I was just thinking, like, if it's like a callback to what the banana represents. If like Laertes is like peeling it and like he starts eating it, and and then Polonius is like, whoa, wait, are you? And he's like, oh no.
That's good, yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, good.
Now is the time for experimentation. Like cheap jokes and jokes. See why it works. Like this above all the known. But the good lesson. But the good lesson would be in 3, 2. Thank you. Right. The lesson, Lynn, would be if Drew did that. Right. If his father says this above all, so they know himself be true. Right. What a message. Right. Because the audience would be laughing at it, but his father accepts him. Right. So in the joke, it works. Right. See that? Excellent. Okay. Next group. We gotta move.
Wait, that's what you can say.
Go. Places.
Right, yeah. Thank you, Kristen.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'll be like,
So, we are Act 4, Scene 2. This is a very short scene, if you remember. It's like a page in the folder text, but this is where Rosencrantz comes with Hamlet to find Polonius' body. And we decided to make it comedic by adapting it, so it's sort of a game. And we were supposed to have Gus here today, but Gus is gone, so Luke is our dead body, so I'd like to thank him for coming in on such short notice. Okay, so here we go.
I need to look for a dead body.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Hamlet,
Rosencrantz, my friend. Hey.
I need to look for a dead body.
Oh, I know. It's horrible. Polonius is gone. He wouldn't want us to be sad about his death, would he? Come now, let's play a game, shall we? Please, let's make this interesting. I don't know. I'm trying to help you find it, okay? Now, I'd like you to cover your eyes, please. I know this sounds really stupid. Now, we're going to play hot and cold. I believe he's around here somewhere.
Okay.
Just trust me on this, all right? Okay. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Let's relax. Keep going. You're getting warmer. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Whoa.
Hamlet, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
You're really cold.
Yeah, I know. It's a little chilly outside. Oh, whoa. That is not okay. That is not. You know what? Stop it. Let's get out of here. How dare you make a game out of Polonius is dead? So as you can see, that's very short scenes. But
Any questions? Comments or feedback?
Lynn.
I really like the hot and cold.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. try to poke fun at that.
Tyler.
Really small thing, but when Meredith starts like her hot and cold, she can make it extremely dramatic.
Yeah.
Like really big hot and cold.
And like running into things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The audience,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could go into the audience. That'd be pretty funny. You could break the fourth wall.
like grab an audience and be like, oh, this is the body. Like,
How is he still standing?
You're like feeling up their head.
So
You're like,
warm.
who is it?
Did you have a suggestion?
Yeah, I really like the parallelism of the like you say at the very beginning, you're like, yeah, like let's you know, for Polonius' sake, let's have some fun with this, and at the very end you're like, I can't believe you made this again. I really like that. That's a great way to put a button on the scene.